Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be letting a wheel decide what trades we do to rebuild our team. But before we do that, we have to spin this wheel to see what NBA team we are going to use. And we are going to end up using the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alright, we have pick 29 in this draft, and let's see who we end up getting. So here's the roster. We got Damian Lillard with the 29th overall pick in the fantasy draft. Got Jalen Green, so that's a nice young piece we can move. Derek Lively, another young piece we can move. But Al Horford, got Jalen Johnson, so it's a mix between like vets and young players. This team doesn't look too bad to rebuild. We even got Jalen Williams to throw in a package. But obviously this team is not ready to go win a championship. So let's go spin the wheel and see what our first trade is going to be. Here's the first spin of the video. Now there's many different things we can get, and the first thing we're going to get is trade for a small forward. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Hey, we kind of need a small forward on this team, so this one was a pretty good one to land on. The question is, do we want to try and make a big splash, or do we want to do a small trade? Since we kind of need a small forward, I kind of want to go for something big, but there are trades on the wheel that will kind of mess this team up. So a problem I just realized with this team, we don't really have a lot of money to throw around except for Dame's big contract. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough. But we have KCP's 14 mil, and I guess we have Al Horford's 10 to get us up to 24. But other than that, we don't have a lot of big contracts to throw in, so this might be a little harder than we thought. So the first player I kind of want to go try to get is Jaylen Brown. He is the highest small forward ranked in this game, and we are going based off what 2K has them as. So Jaylen Brown tied for #1 small forward in the league based by 2K, and we actually don't have to make the money match. Since our contracts are so low, we actually can just take on Jaylen Brown's contract. Now, obviously, they're going to say no. We are working with the Cavs picks, so, we don't have anything. We don't really have a lot of picks, but we do have a lot of young players. Lively can be in this trade. We also have Dominic. He doesn't really have a lot of value. I mean, Jalen Green, I would like to keep. Like, Jalen Johnson has a lot of value. Still going to say no. It's going to be rough not having any first-round picks. It looks like the trade isn't going to be able to get done for Jaylen Brown. But we're going to have to go and find someone else a little bit easier to get. All right, the next guy we're going to try and get is Brandon Ingram. A little bit easier. Hopefully, he won't be too hard to get. We'll throw Cole Anthony. It's already 2.5 stars. We're almost there. I would like to save Derek Lively for a little bit better of a player. So Jalen Johnson could be here. Could this get it done? Still no. What about if I just throw you guys a bunch of seconds? Okay, they're going to say no to that. Let's throw them a first round pick. They still say no. Now what if I give you a bunch of seconds? Somehow this deal isn't getting done. I don't understand. Brandon Ingram is only a 4-star. And somehow that doesn't get the trade done. So I found this trade in the trade finder, and I kind of like it. Jalen Johnson, our first, Andre Jackson, or Michael Porter Jr., who is a small forward. That's going to be the first trade we get done in this video. So now here's what the team's looking like, and already this team isn't too bad. Dame, Jalen Green, and Michael Porter Jr. That's a pretty good big three. But let's go back to the wheel and see what our next trade is going to be. Here's spin number 2. Let's see if we get another easy trade like that, or it's going to be something bigger. Yeah, but there's a lot of scary things on this wheel. And we are going to get trade for Russell Westbrook. So again, another straightforward one. Let's go get Russell Westbrook on this team. So Russ is currently on the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's reverse trade finder, see if we can get anything nice and easy for him. They want Torian Prince in a second-round pick. That seems perfectly fine to me. Welcome Russell Westbrook to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And just like that, we are going to trade number 3. Let's see what we get. And we will be getting trade for someone in the Eastern Conference. Hey, so another easy one. We can go trade for anybody in the East. I think I'm going to try and trade finder for this one. And just hope we can get someone for our bench. I'm going to throw Cole Anthony and maybe 2 seconds in here. Let's see what we get. So I like this trade right here, but I don't want to give up a first-round pick. So I'm going to try and do it without it. And they'll give us Bruce Brown, but I'd rather not do that. I'm just going to throw in some more seconds. Hopefully this gets the deal done. They still want that first round pick. What if I just say, hey, keep the second you want? And they just want 4 seconds. I'll do this trade. Josh Hart is at 83 overall in this game. So we'll take it. on the trade number 4. Let's see what we can get. We've gotten some pretty easy trades to do. Let's see if we get something more hard. We're going to land on trade with a rival. So what this one means is we have to go over here to league history and team history. And as you guys can see, it says what our rivals are, and we will have to do a trade with one of those teams. So either the Bulls, Hawks, Celtics, Heat, or the Pistons. But before we go look at their team, let's think about what we actually need. Point guard, we're fine. Shooting guard, I'm saving Jalen Green for hopefully a big trade. Small forward, we need a backup. Power forward, right now we're okay. I would like a better starting power forward than Josh Hart. And centers, we need to make a big trade with Derek Lively for a good center. Now that we know what we need, let's go look at our rivals team and see if they have anything that will help us out. The Bulls have LeBron, and I kind of want to go see if we can get him. Now, LeBron is a 96 overall, but he is also 38 years old. So I'm hoping that will make him a little easy to trade for. I think this might be where we have to throw in Jalen Green, probably. Throw Jalen Green and Jalen Williams in this trade. And we'll throw in these 2 first-round picks to see if it gets it done. And it will not. We'll throw him a second. Okay, that's not enough. So we're going to have to throw another player in. I'm going to throw Al Horford in the trade. Maybe not Skylar Mays, because for some reason he has 2 stars. Still going to be no. Let me throw that first-round pick back in the trade. Okay, it's still going to be no. All right, we're going to pass on the LeBron trade, but I kind of want to go try and get Steph Curry. He's on the Celtics, who was one of our rivals. Obviously, Dame's not going to be enough, but I'm willing to throw Derek Lively in here. They're still going to say no. It might have to include Dame and Jalen Green to get this trade done. And I don't know if I really want to do that. We'll try it. It's for Steph Curry. There's no way we're throwing Derek Lively in here. Okay, let's say no. Those were the 2 big splashes we could have done. So I might go and try and get somebody a little bit less valuable. But hey, let's try and get Jared Allen. He's still on the Celtics with Steph Curry. I feel like all we have to do is throw, like, this could be like where Derek Lively comes in. Is that enough? No, it's not. Throw him somebody else. So I'm going to throw Jalen Williams in this trade as well. James Bouknight is somehow more valuable. Kobe Burfkin is somehow more valuable. Somehow Chris Dorte is the same amount of value. So maybe Jalen Williams can't be in this trade. We'll throw Al Horford in here, maybe. Like, all these guys are the same amount of value. That's actually crazy. And this is where we'll throw in maybe this worst pick. Maybe the second. No, am I going to have to throw in this first as well? And there we go. We get the trade done. A little bit more than I would like to throw in for Jared Allen, but this team, hey, it's not looking too bad. We're out of draft capital, which is going to make this challenge a little bit harder. But yeah, we still have Dame, who I would like to upgrade, but now we don't have a first-round pick. So maybe Dame might have to be on the team, or we'll have to package these 2 guys together. But let's go back to the wheel and see what we land on. All right, let's spin the wheel for our 5th trade of the video, and let's see what we get. Still haven't got anything too hard yet, and now we're going to have to go and trade for a finals MVP. That's one of the first hard ones we have landed on. All right, well, if we're going to go trade for a finals MVP, might as well make this a blockbuster trade. So let's go see what finals MVP I think should be on this team. So we got guys like Jokic could be on this team. Giannis could be on this team. LeBron, obviously. Not Jason Tatum. Durant could be on this team. Curry, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi. The question is, who would we want to put on this team? Hey, to make this easier, I can go right on here, the past championship, and we can see who we can get. So obviously Jokic, Curry, Giannis, LeBron, Kawhi, Durant. Andre Iguodala could be somebody we go trade for. I don't know if he's in this game or not. Kawhi, Dirk, Kobe. So all these other guys are retired. So the only easy guy to get is Andre Iguodala. So let me go see if he is even in this game still. Andre Iguodala is still in this game, but he's a free agent. So I don't know if I should count him or not, because really I could just go sign him right now. But I don't really want to do that. So let me go and actually try to trade for a finals MVP. All right, Kawhi might be the only one we can actually go get. And Dame and him have the same kind of value. So maybe we can actually get this deal done. They say no to a Dame and Jalen Green trade. So that does not make me feel like I can actually go get this trade done. So trade firing for those guys literally did not work. So I'm going to just go get Iggy. It seems like the easiest thing we can actually go do. Here he is, 39-year-old Andre Iguodala. He wants a minimum. Sounds good to me. All right, for the 6th trade of this video, that last one, I don't know if you can count that as a win or not, but they want us to go trade for a role player. This one we could definitely do. Looking at this team, we still need a backup 2, need a backup 3 as well, need a backup 4. Okay, we kind of need a backup for everything. So I'm just going to throw one of these young guys in the trade finder, maybe like Jalen Williams, and see what we get. I kind of like this trade right here, Trey Jones, and we get a first round pick. But the first round pick is not really valuable. So actually, I'm going to do this trade for Ben Simmons and a little bit more valuable first round pick. Welcome to the team. If you guys don't know this, if you go to Ben Simmons and make him a power forward, his overall goes up to an 82. So we just got an 82 overall and a first round pick in that trade. So that's going to help us out a lot. So here's what the team is looking like. Dame, Jalen Green, Michael Porter Jr., Josh Hart, Jared Allen. Decent starting 5. I don't know if that gets us the championship or not. Got Ben Simmons, Russ, and then the rest of the bench isn't very good. Hopefully with this real spin, we can get a trade to throw Jalen Green in, because that is going to elevate our team. Because since he's so young, he has so much trade value. So hopefully we can get a trade right here to throw Jalen Green in. Trade number 7, I believe. And trade with the team who has 0 rings. So again, all we have to do to see which team has 0 rings is go to league news, league history, and then team history. And then we could see what teams have NBA championships or not. Obviously, we do with LeBron. The Clippers are one of the teams that don't have a ring. The Grizzlies don't have a ring. The Hornets don't have a ring. The Jazz don't have a ring. The Magic don't have a ring. The Nets don't have a ring. Pacers, Pelicans, Suns, Timberwolves, and that's every team. So there are a good amount of choices. So this might be the time I throw Jalen Green in one of these trades. Looking at the Clippers roster, we can go get D Mitch. I had him in the last video. It didn't go too well. And I had Trae Young in the video before that. Both didn't go too well. The Grizzlies have Kyrie. I would like Kyrie on this team, honestly, but I don't know if he can get it done. I'll try it. Kyrie, for some reason, has 5 stars. That was more than LeBron. That was more than Curry. That was more than all of them. So, oh wait, hold on though. When that pops up, that means you're actually close. The trade market is actually looking horrible for Jalen Green. Okay, this trade popped up in the trade finder, and it doesn't look that bad. Russ and Josh Hart and Andre Iguodala for Aaron Gordon and Tyus Jones doesn't look too bad, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna do it. So now the team is Dame, Jalen Green, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Jared Allen. That team doesn't look too bad. I don't think we're gonna get an upgrade for Dame, so he's probably stuck here. Jalen Green, I'm still hoping for, but for some reason, as a 21-year-old, 85-year-old, he doesn't have a lot of trade value, so I don't really get what's up with that. But let's go back to the wheel for trade number 8. All right, hopefully this trade will be a perfect trade to get this team over the top. Let's see what we end up getting, and it will be do a trade with Trade Finder. So Trade Finder, we've used it multiple times already in this video. Here it is. We just got to pick one of these players, and then we'll get trade offers for them. Who do I want to ship? Maybe if I just throw like 3 of these guys in the trade, we'll get somebody who's actually usable. We're just going to do this trade for Isaiah Roby and another first-round pick. Pretty simple. And now let's go back to the wheel for trade number 9, I believe. Now here we go with trade number 9. I don't know how many more trades we're going to do in this video. And here's a fun one that I was hoping that we get. Sim a game and trade the worst performer. So how this one is going to work, we're going to sim this game against the Brooklyn Nets, and whoever I think did the worst is going to be traded. So this could be anybody. Here we go. Let's see if we win the game. We don't. We lose. Not a good sign. Michael Porter Jr. played great. He's not going to get traded. Tyus Jones played great. He's not going to get traded. Dame, I don't know, 5 or 13 over 4. That wasn't very good. Jalen Green's fine. Aaron Gordon played fine. I think we can all agree Dame probably had the worst game for his role. So Damian Lillard is going to be on the trade block. Now we do have 2 first-round picks, so maybe we'll actually be able to find something that's an upgrade. I think I'm going to do this trade right here. Tell me what you guys think. But I like Drew Holiday and Jalen Duren. I probably could flip again. So I'm going to do this trade right here. All right. Trade number 9 or 10. I forgot already. Let's see what we get. Trade Finder 1 through 10. This is another one that could be very bad for us. All right. Here's how this one is going to work. We're going to do a random number generator 1 through 10. And whatever number it lands on is the player we are going to trade based on overall. So if we land on 1, That would be, is it still Drew Holiday? Is Drew Holiday our highest overall? Then after we figure out which player we are going to be trading, we're going to do a trade finder and we're going to randomly number generate which trade we do. So this could be really bad. We can end up trading Drew Holiday for like 2 bums. But let's see what number we get. Number 4. Who is that? Jared Allen? All right, here we go. Let's see who number 4 is. Number 4 is actually Aaron Gordon. So Aaron Gordon is about to get trade findered. And let's see how many trades we have for him. 24. So now I'm going to go back to the random number generator and put 1 through 24. And that's what trade we're going to do. All right, here we are. This could go very, very badly. Hopefully we get something good. Number 13. All right, let's see what number 13 is. Number 1 would have been pretty bad. Number 2, also pretty bad. Number 3, bad. All of these trades aren't looking good at all. Number 13 is Aaron Gordon for Jared Vanderbilt. That just messes everything up. Now we have Ben Simmons starting. But we pivot, and here's our another trade. Hopefully we get something that can redeem that. We're going to spin the team wheel. So we're back to the team wheel we initially started this video with. Whatever team we're going to land on is going to be the team we do a trade with. And we are going to land on the Chicago Bulls. All right, let's see who Chicago has on this roster again. LeBron, Jamal. All right, we're going to do this trade. Chris Duarte for Skylar Mays. The Cavs not having any picks. Trading Aaron Gordon hurts a lot. We need something. We need something good. Trade for someone in the West. Okay, so the opposite of the one we got earlier. Like, this trade doesn't seem bad. Actually, I think I'm going to do this trade. It helps us at the power forward, replaces Aaron Gordon, and then Andrew Nimhard kind of replaces Jalen Green. All right, we're really far into this video. Hopefully this is the trade that gets it done and we can start simming. Trade for a power forward. All right, I think I'm going to do this trade. I really wanted to try and do it without giving up Jalen Duren, but I just don't think we can unless I throw like Van in here instead. No, they want Jalen Duren. I'm going to do this deal. I don't know. Maybe I should have thrown Jalen Duren in there, but we still have him as a piece. Our bench is really bad now, but we got Drew, Nimhard, Michael Porter, Cat, and Jared Allen. That's not looking too bad. Here we go. Give us something. Trade for a shooting guard. Okay. All right. I'm going to cheese the system a little bit. Jalen Duren, Kevin Huerter for Rudy Gobert, and this dude. I'm going to replace this dude with a shooting guard. Will this get the trade done? They say no, but they want Chris Dunn. We're doing this deal. That was technically for a shooting guard. There was a shooting guard in that trade. Right. Put this team together. There's one spin that we can't land on. Free. We'll go do this for the first round pick. There's a spin on here that I would love to get. Let's see if we get it. But there's one that would ruin it and we would completely lose. Trade for an MVP. I don't know if we could do that. Legit. I literally don't know if we could do that. Derrick Rose. He's on the Nuggets. What do they want? Derrick Rose, welcome to the roster. We are running out of trades and there's one that we cannot get. So I kind of want to end it before we end up getting it. Trade for someone 23 or younger. We'll go trade for Kenneth Lofton Jr. so we can get a second round pick. We keep it moving. Do not land on what we can't get. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have to trade the entire starting 5. See the starting 5 we love? Yeah, they're going to be gone. Rudy Gobert does not count because he's not in the starting 5 currently. So the first one, Cat, see ya. I like Franz in a first round pick the most. Drew Holiday. Hey, they never said I couldn't go trade for Cat back. Next up is Jared Allen. This trade looks good. Tyrese Maxey in a first round, or Tyrese Maxey. Next up is Michael Porter Jr. Okay, Aaron Gordon, welcome back. Got the carousel just going around. Who else? Nemhard has to be traded. I'll go get Zach LaVine. Now we're looking like Tyrese Maxey, Zach LaVine, Franz, Cat, Rudy Gobert. Are we worse? Probably. Trade for a center. That could help with our bench, I guess. All right, we're going to go trade for Mason Plumlee. All right, last trade. Do not land on the thing, please. Trade with a championship team in the last 10 years. Jordan Clarkson, welcome to the team. So our final rotation is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Zach LaVine, Franz Wagner, Cat, Rudy Gobert, off the bench, Aaron Gordon, Jordan Clarkson, Mason Plumlee, Derrick Rose. Please go win a championship. I cannot lose 3 challenges in a row. All right, through the first month of the year, we are 7-6. Not very good. I just don't know if we're actually going to be able to win a championship, but I'm just going to sim the rest of the season. There are some wins. Let's keep it going. All right, we're at the trade deadline. We're 32 for 17. We are the 2 seed. Looking decent right now. The Raptors are 1 game ahead of us. They have Durant and James Harden off the bench, so they're kind of scary. But hey, we're 32 for 17. If we keep playing like this, we might have a chance. All right, we reached the end of the season. Shea is the MVP. Victor is the Rookie of the Year. Drew Holiday, 6th Man of the Year. I miss when he was on our team. Depoy, Victor. Most Improved, B-Ball Paul. Shea, Clutch Player of the Year. And Coach of the Year, Chauncey Billups. Let's see if we have any All-NBA players. We don't have any on the first team, not on the second team, not on the third team. And we have no defensive teams either. So we finished as the 3 seed. We finished 53 and 29. We only finished 1 game behind the first seed. Let's look at the stats, see who was hooping. Tyrese Maxey led the team in scoring, then Zach LaVine, then Cat, then Franz. Clarkson, he was a clutch trade, 15 off the bench. Now we're going against the Pacers with Dame, who we traded, and Anthony Edwards. Please just get this done. We win game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. 2-2 series. We win, get through. And we're going to game 7. Why does it happen to me in these videos? I just want to win a championship. And we are somehow going to win this game 7. Tyrese Maxey with 27, Zach LaVine with 27, Cat with 26, and Jordan Clarkson with 24. That's amazing. But now we are going against the 2 seed Raptors. They were only a game better than us. They have Durant, and this is a team that has Harden off the bench. I don't know if I like our odds. Just get it done, Cleveland. We win game 1 big. Zach LaVine with 28. Nice. Win game 2. Go up. They tie it up. Zach LaVine cooking. We go down 2-1. I'm shortening the rotation. We're down to an 8-man. Cutting out Derrick Rose. Sorry, my man. We tied up 2-2. Maxey with 41. Do it again. Yes. 3-2. Maxey with 38. Takes us to the conference finals. And we're through. Let's go, Chicago. Chicago beats the 5 seed. So this is the 8th seeded Chicago Bulls. This is LeBron. We tried trading for him earlier. Can we make it to the finals? We lose game 1. We're shortening the rotation again. Come on, Cleveland. We win game 2. Win game 3. Win game 4 to the finals. And they're going to take a game to the finals. And we're there. We're actually there for the first time in one of these videos. Cat, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we're going against the Rockets, who have Luka. But the rest of their team is not that good. We actually have a decent chance. Game 1, come on, Cleveland, and we lose. Luka, 41. Game 2, we win. Zach LaVine, let's hoop. Luka dropped 50 and 10. We tied up 2-2. Here we go. Luka dropped 52 again. Force game 7. Force game 7. Bring us back to Cleveland. Oh my God, we brought it back. We brought it back. Come on. I thought it was GG's. Now it might be. We go 0 for 3 on this channel. We lose to the Rockets. Luka was just hooping on us. Man dropped like 50 points every game. But we lose again. I can't believe that. I mean, this team wasn't great. But look at how much depth we have. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 6 players, 84 or higher. We will get a win on this channel eventually, but not today. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can get a win.